Good morning, guys. Welcome to another review from me, Matt, the Beta Berserker. Hope you're having a great day. Rain has stopped, thank God, but damn, that's cold out this morning. It actually feels like winter out there. Thank you guys for joining me for another review, and thank you so much for all the views, the likes, for the subscribers as well. If you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Here on my Beta Berserker YouTube channel, and over there on Instagram, Viking Beard Matt, all one word. I'm trying my hardest to try and help support, promote, advertise these small brands and individuals and craftsmen out there that are making some amazing products, which we really need to get behind, help and support. With all the reviews that I do on my channel, I'm completely honest. Everything I do is my own opinion. And I'm completely unbiased because that's the way to be. Because I would hate it if somebody watched one of my reviews and sat there and went, oh, that looks really cool. He says it's good, goes out and buys it, gets it home and goes, well, that's bad. And there is nothing worse than going out and spending the little money that we have left over once we pay all the horrible bills and stuff, to go out and buy something and get it home and go, well, the quality's bad. It doesn't look like it did on the screen or anything like that. And it just sits there gathering dust. We bin it or we give it to someone we don't like as a Christmas present. So that is why all my reviews are completely honest, unbiased, and in my own opinion. God, it's been a hectic old morning so far. But today's review has been very kindly sent in from a chap called Eden from Australia. Sorry, I'm not going to be doing any Australian accents because it's not fair, because people talk differently from different places around the world. But from Eden in Australia, who has a brand called Ozkilts. Now, as you know, I wear kilts. Whether it's traditional kilts, your 5 yards, your 9 yards, utility kilts and such products. And he has very kindly sent through one of his kilts for me to have a look at, see what I think of, and give you guys my honest opinion. Now, I have done a few kilt reviews in the past for Destiny Store. I've also done a kilt review for Kilty Cock from Hawaii. And it's really weird because I've done all these kilt reviews for people from Pakistan, from Hawaii, and now Australia, but I've not done a UK kilt review yet. So fingers crossed, I hope to get to do one of those. And this is a utility kilt. Now, obviously kilts go back hundreds of years. And a utility kilt is kind of a modern take on a traditional style kilt. Sometimes it's with tartan, but it's mostly more of it's got pockets on there, so as opposed to wearing a sporran around the front in order to keep your bits in, you've got pockets that sometimes they're kind of actually attached to the kilt and sometimes they're not, and so you've kind of got more room to keep stuff in, and it's a more modern take on a traditional style. Now, he has very kindly sent one through for me and a kilt hanger, and I hope you enjoyed the picture that I put on Instagram about it. So first off, we're going to be looking at the kilt, the quality, what I thought of it, and the pricing of it. So very kindly he has sent through a kilt hanger, which we're going to have a look at first. Now, the first thing I thought when I saw the kilt hanger is, oh God, it's got metal clips on it, it's going to dig in. But I've noticed with the kilt hanger itself, they've got these like silicone rubber pads in there, so you don't end up biting and crushing any of the fabric. These ones are 100% cotton with a slight stretch to it. So, but you don't end up putting horrible sort of marks on the kilt. You've got 4 little pegs on there, which kind of hold everything on an equal weight, so you haven't got all the weight hanging from one side. A lot of kilts you will notice, especially with the traditional ones, they've got kind of like the loops that you can hang them from. It's not a good idea hanging them from those, even though they're kind of in there and designed for that purpose, because obviously if you've got 2 points either end of the kilt, then you end up with almost kind of like a hammock effect, and the middle part isn't actually supported. So I do really like these ones that you can fold the kilt and you can hold hold it so all the sort of stress is individually kind of held within the clips. Good strong clips on here. It's, I think it's, is it wood or plastic? No, it's plastic. It's a good one. I've used this, I've tried it, I've hung it up on there, and I like the logo on there as well. So really, really cool. And plus these are adjustable as well. Sorry about that horrible sound. But yeah, they are adjustable and they've got a decent spring to them as well and will hold. And the silicone-y rubber pads that you can see in there actually does help to grip the fabric. He says get his finger stuck in there. Now, moving on to the kilt itself. Excuse me just 1 second. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. It was a bit of a slight kerfuffle with customs fees and everything because it was sent through as a gift and a kind of a trial piece as opposed to, oh, he's gone out and bought this. There was a customs duty to be paid, but it didn't take very long at all to get here from Australia. Considering I'm in the UK, there in Australia, it was around about a week. The actual kilt hanger itself turned up in one of these Ziploc bags, and you've got the Ozkilts logo, which we're going to be talking about in just a second on there, which was very, very nice. Care information sheet, which we're going to be looking at in just a second. The sticker in there, I love the Ozkilts logo. It is really, really cool. I love that whole sort of Celtic dragon look to it. Really, really nice. Great design. Whoever designed the logo, top notch. The kilt itself came in plastic popper bag, so it's quite nice. If you want to store it, you can store it away. And with kilts, rather than folding it or putting it back in a bag like this, I would suggest rolling it, because as you know, with kilts they have pleats along the back, whether it's knife pleats, box pleats. There are pleats that you start with the middle one and sort of knife edge goes, rather than round to one side, you get it going into the middle and you've almost like got a box pleat in the middle. So nice little bag that come in with the logo and everything attached to it, and the kilt itself. Now, first off, the quality on this is absolutely ridiculously really hard wearing and really well built. The first thing I done when I took it out was I went, that's a solid piece of kit this is. There are so many. Everyone, looking at it another way, people have different budgets. You know, some people can go out and afford to spend £500–600 on a pure Scottish woolen kilt, 5 yard, 9 yard, 8 yard, whatever, which is great. I personally can't. I cannot justify, yes, it's a beautiful thing, but I cannot justify going out and spending my money on like a Ferrari, if you know what I mean. So there are lots of different grades of kilts that you can go out and buy, whether it's utility kilts, traditional kilts, hybrid kilts, whichever. So I wouldn't say they're necessarily bad quality. It's a bad quality kilt if you're going out and spending 500 quid for it and it falls apart. But not everyone can afford these expensive ones, so I can understand why there are cheaper places, whether it's China, Pakistan, places like that are making a cheaper range of kilt for cheaper money, because not all of us have got the money. There are obviously medium price ones, low end ones, high end ones, whatever you want to pay. There's something out there for everyone. But I was very, very surprised for the money that these kilts are, actually how good the quality is. So attached to the kilt was a label, Celtic or Celtic, however you want to pronounce it, inspired kilts, handcrafted with care, ozkilts.com. Links will be down below in the description box. For care instructions, please see the enclosed information sheet. Correct care will increase the lifespan of your kilt. I appreciate all sorts of kilts, whether it's a traditional tartan style kilt, whether it's a utility kilt. And people say, well, why do you wear a kilt? Believe it or not, my descendants are Welsh. And with a Price surname, we actually have our own Welsh clan tartan, which is horrible. It's one of the worst tartans I've seen in my entire life. My wife, she actually has Scottish roots, and her family name, she has her own tartan as well. So I love that, of kind of where your ancestors have come from, the history. Because throughout Scotland, Ireland and Wales, obviously that whole Celtic thing happened. So I like kind of showing a bit of my ancestry, even though tartan is horrible. Now, like I said, the kilt that came out is absolutely stunning quality. And the first thing I noticed about the kilt, other than the quality, is there is so much range of choice on this. First of all, the pockets are detachable. You get two on this one. This is the hybrid premium hybrid kilt. The pockets are actually, you can take them on and off. The clips on here, even though they look plastic, are actually metal, which is good. Even on the stitching on the pockets, which says you obviously haven't wear a sporran, you've got really decent popper system on there. And I even done stuff like turning it inside out to see what the stitching's like on it. I'm sure a lot of people were like, well, it's just, but it's a thick, decent, heavyweight cotton. It has got a slight amount of stretch to it. Excuse me. It's obviously got these little pleats sort of down the side, so you can expand the size of it and you can carry a lot in there. So as opposed to wearing a sporran on the front, you've got these detachable pockets that you can attach, detach. Just going to take the other one off for the sake of the review. This one has the Ozkilts logo embroidered actually onto it. Again, really good popper. Sometimes you get these poppers, they're so weak that a slight gust of wind and they just open. These are really decent heavy duty ones. Really nicely put in there. I've worn this, I've tried it, I've even washed it to see what it comes out like. That's where the embroidery's been done on the logo. Really nice. And one of the points that I was looking at for stress, obviously when you've got your pockets full on here, is how well these tabs are going to hold the actual pockets in place. No signs of fraying, ripping or anything like that. Decent adjust pockets. Now the actual kilt itself, this has box pleats all the way round. The back portion of it, remember the pleated parts goes on the back of your kilt and not round the front. You've got an apron that goes down the front, the pleats go round the back. I have seen it on occasions where people wear the pleats at the front and it's like, okay, cool. So a box pleat basically is flat and then goes in like that. Knife pleats, they tend to sit at an angle, go around one side, or you can get the other ones that go round that way, round this way, and end up with a box pleat kind of almost in the middle. So there's loads of different styles of pleating on this. I love the red accents on this. Apparently red is my colour, so my wife has told me. Inside as well, this is a size small because I'm a fairly slender chap. Care instructions: cold machine wash, low machine wash, wash with similar colours, dry without delay, dry out of direct sunlight, no chance of that in the UK, or drying it in sunlight. Do not tumble dry, iron on low setting, do not bleach, well, fairly evident there. Soak or wring, Ozkilts 100% cotton, nice label inserted in the middle there. So if I hold it this way round, you can see how good the stitching is in this. This is the little holes on the side is where your belt loops go through, and these are made out of leather. They go through, and this is highly adjustable. So whether you're putting on a bit of weight, you lose a bit of weight, it's always adjustable. Even with the traditional ones with the leather tabs, two on the sometimes two on the left or one on the left, two on the right. They are adjustable. So when you do get it, the person that's making it and creating it should have almost like 2 inches one way and 2 inches the other way in case you lose a little bit of weight or you put a little bit of weight on. You want to be aiming for that middle notch when you buy it, so there's a bit of give and take either way. Kilts, when I wear them, I will always wear them directly in the middle of the knee, not too low, otherwise it starts ending up looking like a dress. Too high and it starts ending up looking like a mini skirt. There was in tradition hundreds of years ago, well, so yeah, around about 100 years ago, where men used to wear their kilts above the knee, but as fashion's changed, they've come now slightly down. So a kilt should sit in the mid knee, then sort of almost like 2 inches or 2 finger widths below that. Then you wear your kilt hose, should you wish to wear a kilt hose if you're wearing traditional. You've also got the loops on the back for your belt, should you wish to wear a kilt belt on there. I've actually found no need at all to wear a kilt belt because this fits me extremely well. The D-loops on the back where you connect your gubbins, they're made of metal, they're not plastic, and really well sewn into it. There is no sign, this has been washed, believe it or not, and I was surprised at how easy it was to actually care for it. Even on the stitching on the back, which you can see, I've had no pulling, there's no excess threads on there that are coming out. There is shown no sign at all of any sort of like falling apart. Now if I try and fold the kilt up, you will notice somewhere on it, no, it's only on the pockets. What I would like to have seen, it's just me, is because with utility kilts you tend not to wear a kilt pin because it's not a traditional thing. What I would have liked to have seen, because not everybody wants to wear the pockets on this, some people would just wear it as a straight kilt, would possibly not have the pockets on there. Instead of a kilt pin, somewhere possibly, if I lift up the front apron, not easy with kilts. Try to do reviews on them because obviously the amount of fabric that is involved. But if I hold up the front there, it would have been nice to have kind of seen the Ozkilts logo possibly as a design sort of somewhere around there. Because not everyone will wear a pocket with it. Some people would go traditional and wear a sporran with it, which is fine. Nice black leather sporran. This does come in 2 different colours. It comes in a purple and a red. I chose the red because apparently that's my colour. So you've got 2 bands from the right that go round to the left and 2 bands from the left that go round to the right to anchor it in place. They are a decent quality. This has been washed. They are made of leather. I like the fact as well that they've been done so that they've even got little black caps on to kind of hide them in. When you are doing it, I'm just going to thread this one through somehow, somewhere. Show you kind of what it looks like. Bear with me, please. So that will go through that one. That will go through that one. You can see it's almost been double stitched around where they attach. That onto there, that onto there. And with poppers, I am always kind of worried that are they going to unpop? Am I going to be wearing it and suddenly I'm going to hear this pop and then next thing you know the kilt's going to be around my ankles, which is never a good look if you decide to go El Commando. I always get asked as well, do you wear anything under your kilt? And it's like, I'm just down at the individual. It's entirely up to you. So this is it all done up. You've got the front apron, which is fine, and then the pleats that sit at the back, which I like as well with the box pleats and the red as well. When you do move, you kind of get that swish of colour, whether you're into your music, your Celtic look, or just enjoy wearing kilts, or traditional look. I love kilts. It's nice because women go out. This is nothing to do with women necessarily, but women get so much of a choice. They can wear jeans, they can wear trousers, they can wear dresses, they can wear skirts. As blokes, we get shorts, jeans, trousers. That's it. And it's so nice and refreshing to be able to go out and wear something different. I've had far, far more positive and good comments whilst wearing a kilt than I've ever had wearing any pair of trousers or jeans in my entire life, or shorts. whether they're designer ones or not. People are like, oh, cool, and start talking about tartans and the kilt. Why do you wear a kilt? And it's nice to kind of get back to your roots and exploit traditions. But, well, some people wear them for, what is it, LARP, live action role play, and some people wear it for Renaissance fairs, some people wear it because of their heritage, some people wear it for getting married in. So there's loads of different means and why you would wear a kilt. But this is just a stunning piece. It is so well made. The stitching on it is fantastic, even though this has been through the washing machine, and I have ironed it myself. Yeah, because apparently I'm house trained. I don't poo in the middle of the living room. Really, really good piece of kit. Really sturdy, really well made. I've had no issues with bobbling at all. It would be nice to see the Ozkilts logo, even if it's just the logo itself without Ozkilts written on it somewhere down on the corner. Because with the utility kilts, they tend to be of a thick fabric, so you haven't got to worry about gusts of wind, which is what a kilt pin is used for. It's not for pinning the layers behind or pinning the layers together. It's used basically as a weight and a bit of bling on it. So whether they could make the Ozkilts logo into a kilt pin itself, which would be pretty damn cool, or whether they could just embroider it on the front, because obviously not everyone is going to be wearing the pockets, and these are just a simple squeezy lock which goes on one, then attaches to the other. Then there was another one somewhere, I don't know where that's gone. Oh, it's here. Hello. I put it on the wrong one. The joys of being old. But yeah, so you can attach the pockets to it, take the pockets off. I personally, myself, I prefer it without the pockets and would wear a leather sporran with it. But for those of you doing just general work or just want to go rambling, walking, pockets are a great help. They hold a lot of stuff. And it's a fantastic, fantastic product. And I cannot thank Eden enough for sending that through for me to have a look at. And then it comes down to price. The invaluable kilt hanger for hanging your kilt, that's what they call it, a kilt hanger, is £14.95, which is fine. It's good quality. It's not bust. I like the little silicone pads that hold everything in place without damaging and wrecking your kilt, because the last thing you want to do is that. The hybrid kilt itself, they do loads of different ones. The Movember one is absolutely amazing, because obviously you've got that charity event once a year, Movember in November. They're doing that. It's almost like a utility kilt, but it's got the tartan in there. So I really, really love that mix with the traditional, with the modern. But for the hybrid one, it comes in at 189 Australian dollars, which put through a currency converter literally just before I done this review, comes in at £99.28. There is shipping on top of that, but they're always running deals and 10% off. There is a 10% off at the moment on their website, and it is a thing of beauty. It is extremely well made, and I cannot thank Eden enough for sending this through for me to have a look at, give you guys my opinion. Absolutely fantastic product. Cannot fault it at all. I've washed it, I've ironed it. It's come out looking exactly like it did in the post. And it would just be nice to see that possibly Ozkilts logo on the front apron, where you would normally wear a kilt pin, or if they could bring out a kilt pin. Because I collect kilt pins. I've got 6 or 7 of them that I wear on different kilts, depending on what kilt I'm wearing and where I'm going. But it'd be nice to see, even if it's just as a pin badge or something like that, because I think the design is very, very cool. Also, you get your care information, just before I finish, you get your care information sheet. Thank you for your order from Ozkilts. Enclosed, you should find your quality handcrafted kilt. It is important to care properly for your kilt in order to prevent damage and ensure the longest lifespan possible, which you want to do. Excuse me. Important care instructions: do not fast wash. Try and wash stuff as quickly as possible, and avoid washing with other large items. So don't put it in your washing machine with bricks and stuff like that. Want your clothes to get jealous or hurt. Avoid direct sun drying. It's hard to look dull in a kilt unless it's faded. Try drying out of direct sunlight for best results. Well, we don't get much sun here because we're in the UK. Happens on a very rare day. Hang dry. Dryers and kilts are mortal enemies. So yeah, don't put it in a tumble dry. Don't tighten too tightly, preferably use a belt. It looks cool and helps the kilt retain its shape. Yep, I do tend to wear a kilt belt with it. It does fit the standard kilt belt size. I was just testing it to see whether it would hold up on its own and the poppers don't come undone. Don't wash too frequently. Overwashing causes premature wear. Give it some air and spot clean and usually good to go. Which is why if you're just wearing it on a day-to-day basis, I would advise wearing underwear unless you're going somewhere special or you want to scare somebody. Then obviously go commando. So yeah, tend to wear underwear with a kilt. It doesn't matter because it's not like you're going to show someone, unless you're that sort of person, what you got under your kilt. Fabric softeners can be bad. Don't soften out those pleats. No, you want those pleats in there, and the pleats actually have been stitched in the kilt. Take extra care when ironing. I do. I try to get somebody else to do it. Be careful not to iron over emblems or reflective edging. You can also protect your iron from getting hurt by using a cloth layer in between. Fair enough. We take great pride in quality in our products. Should you notice any severe defects with your kilt upon delivery, please take a clear photo and email it along with a brief description to eden@ozkilts.com. No issues with this whatsoever. Eden Brownlee, Ozkilts CEO and lead kilt designer. Need to have more kilts with tartan in it. Even if it's a tartan, that's something I've not seen. Just thinking in my brain, which is kind of a worrying thing. But I've not seen so far yet, and I don't know whether they exist, a tartan utility kilt where everything is tartan, like the traditional, but it's in the utility kilt style. I don't know. Kind regards, Eden Brownlee, Ozkilts CEO and lead designer. Web, ozkilts.com. Email, eden@ozkilts.com. Fantastic, fantastic product. And for £99.28 UK pennies, absolutely fantastic. I will be wearing it, and you will possibly see me gliding in when I do my new reviews wearing the Ozkilt, and if not, it will definitely be in the photos that I'm doing over there on Instagram. So thank you so much to Eden for sending that through. Please keep up the stunning work. What you've created is absolutely amazing. Links will be down below to Ozkilts, as the name suggests, comes from Australia. Thank you guys. Any comments down below, I do read and will respond to and will reply to. I hope you have a wonderful day, wherever you are, whatever you're getting up to. Excuse me, I need a glug of coffee. Thank you so much for all of your support. You are all amazing. And I hope you have a wonderful day. So keep on taking care of each other. Keep on helping and supporting each other. And above all, keep on loving each other and growing those beards if you're growing one. And I look forward to seeing you guys in another review from me, Matt, the bearded berserker. Have a great day, guys. Thank you.